your day, but you still have 2-3 more years of eligibility, right?
Yeah. No, I don't.
This journey, it's not been an easy one for you. There's been a lot of ups, but there's been a lot of, adversity. Have you started to look back on it yet, and kind of what it means to you these past 8 years?
Yeah, 6. No, I've tried not to because there's still a big one right in front of us. You only get so many years to play this game, and you get 12 opportunities each year, give or take. We still have one of those in front of us. So tried not to get there yet. I'm not really an emotional guy, but I could see it getting there. I know I did senior day last year, but I kind of knew at that point I was coming back based on how that year went. But yeah, at times I start to look back, but I like to look ahead, especially with we got a good Kansas team coming here. So yeah.
How much has it meant to you to be able to contribute the way that you have to this team in your final season?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I mean, I can just remember every year I've been here, the seniors that were here those years, and what they meant to this team and what this team and community meant to them. So kind of being on both ends of that, it's just kind of been awesome, both sides.
Last week was one of the few times you guys did not run the ball as well as you have.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're wanting to get that taste out of your mouth. And then what's the other motivation of coming out? It's going to be cold. There's other things going on. Students are not here. There's all those excuses that even ticket holders will make for not coming. But you guys have something to play for.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you get 12 games. We still got one of those in front of us. There's a lot of people in that locker room that this may be their last time stepping on the field. And I think, more importantly, that the last game of the year is at home. Have an opportunity to have one more nip at night. Those are just some of the things that I know some of the guys really in there are looking forward to this week.
Are there any other guys like you last year that are going to walk but maybe come back because you could save us a lot of work if you just
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few of them. That COVID year. I'm not sure if this is the last year or not. But yeah, I know a few guys maybe that haven't completely decided, but they have that opportunity. And I know for me, a big thing about coming back, I'm going to get my master's degree here soon. Maybe one or two credits away from getting that after the semester. So I know that's another big factor into potentially coming back and, have an opportunity to keep or to kind of build this program. So I know a few guys look forward to doing that.
Was there an internal fear your senior year of high school that this was all gone?
Oh.
And how much more do you appreciate where you're at now? Because it was almost taken away. It was a bad injury.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a scar that almost goes from my ankle to my hip. It's a pretty big one, so I get a reminder of that every day. And like you said, it was almost taken away from me. I had a lot of opportunities that were taken away from me. So every day I don't take this for granted. So that's why I know I'm going to go out and compete as best I can, for myself, my internal motivation. And then, for everybody else that maybe has had it taken away from them or hasn't had the season that they might have wanted to because of injury and things like that.
How much of your loyalty to Cincinnati is tied to that? Because when it happened, a lot of people that were loving on you pretty good lost your number, and
Yeah.
Cincinnati never did.
Yeah, absolutely. I came, at that point I was 17 years old, and now I'm 23. So I've done a lot of growing up here, and so I'll be forever grateful to, everybody in this building that's still here, people that might not be here anymore that gave me that opportunity, and, this community for kind of putting their arm around me the way they have.
You're a guy that stayed home, and everybody talks about staying home, playing in front of their family. How much has that meant to you, having your mom around? And I know she pops into our chats all the time
Yeah.
on the YouTube. Like, how much has that meant to have her be a part of this every day?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a big family. I got 4 brothers and a sister. So hopefully I'll have all them out here this weekend. That's the plan. And then my mom, she's always loved football. I've been playing since I was 4, and I can't, remember a game that she's missed, even besides a few that have been, across the country. So, it's just been awesome having my whole family and that support system behind me like that.
Ryan, you talked about it, how special Saturday will be for you, obviously using your last year of eligibility, but just talk about how exciting it is for you and these other seniors to have this final game be a nip at night, one of the historic venues and moments for you guys.
Yeah, people around the country might not know or see what, the energy and, how you guys know how Nipper gets. And so over the years, I played a lot of games in a lot of stadiums, a lot of big-time games, but I don't think there's anything like Nip at Night. So to be able to finish my college career doing that, it's something pretty special.
portal season is obviously, it's basically here and it's going to open officially on December 4th.
Absolutely.
As a veteran, what would be your advice to a college football player anywhere or even at Cincinnati about what they have to have in order or what boxes they have to check before they enter that portal?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that go into that. Last year, with the coaching staff leaving, there's a lot of people that have that opportunity, so I got to kind of see firsthand people's mindset. I think the first thing, obviously, talk to your position coach, because you don't know where you stand until you have that conversation. And then talk to Miss Carey about it. A lot of people have academic problems that get into the portal. And then another thing, people don't find homes. There's a lot of people that get stuck in the portal. So at the end of the day, I know you have to do what's best for you, but my advice would be to talk with a lot of people that have more knowledge about that and kind of just, it's flashy because you see people with money and with NIL now and stuff like that, but the grass isn't always greener, and so I'll encourage them to take some time.
There may be other guys that jump in this thing, but is it difficult to have a teammate leave before the final game?
Yeah, it's difficult and it sucks because, you work hard with that person and you want to keep playing with them. You build a bond. And so for them not to be able to finish that last game with you, it kind of hurts. But, like I said, at the end of the day, people have to do what's best for them, and I can't fault them for that. I've, grown with them and built that trust and love, so there's no hard feelings.
Any other questions for Ryan? Thank you, sir.
Good.
Thanks, Ryan.